Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen at Soul Magic 99, and today I felt guided to do a pick a pile reading, which is what do you need to know right now, messages from the ancients. So we have 3 piles, so we have messages from Atlantis, messages from ancient Egypt, and messages from the Ascended Masters. So if you pick your pile and we get your messages, but if you want to watch all 3, obviously that's up to you, whatever you feel guided. I just want to say a quick thank you for everyone for watching, for liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting. I really appreciate all your lovely comments, and when I get to 2,000 subscribers there will be another giveaway. I'm giving away 2 free readings and a deck that I've designed. Okay, so we get on with pile 1. So first of all we're going to have a look at the tarot to see where you are at the moment in your life. Let's have a look. So of Justice, 2 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, 5 of Cups, and 6 of Pentacles. So I feel you're wanting justice in a love situation because we've got the 2 of Cups here and the 7 of Wands. You know, you're ready to move forward in your life. The 7 of Swords, somebody wasn't really playing fair with you. I feel maybe there was a lot of disagreements, but that is behind you now because we've got the 7 of Pentacles. So you've been working on your finances and your stability. We've got the Page of Swords, so you could expect a message coming through. This could be giving you some clarity, some truth coming forward, because there's been a lot of upset in love here. The 5 of Cups, you know, there's disappointment, you know, sort of grieving over past upsets in relationships. And we've got the 6 of Pentacles, so things are on the up financially for you at this time. And we have the 9 of Cups, so you know, this is you being happy, you know, on your own, loving yourself, but it's also about wanting more as well for yourself. And you're leaving the past behind, you know, you're moving into calmer waters now. Okay, definitely moving into calmer waters. And we have the Page of Pentacles, so a lot of stability financially coming in for you. Okay, so that's the tarot. So let's get some messages for you from the ancient wise ones. So we've got the Atlantis Oracle, we've got Snake, shed the past once and for all. So this is about moving forward, isn't it? So let's get your message. Do not be afraid of the snake, as it has a mystical healing meaning. The snake is represented in ancient practices, including an Atlantean healing, with great symbolic representation, offering the message of change ahead. Are you ready to shed your skin and slither into the great beyond? There is some healing work to do, and this is connected to past issues, past relationships or past lives. Please don't be afraid to do this through meditation, visualization or energy practices, as the reward of releasing the past for good is immensely satisfying to your soul. If you still feel stuck and have been doing your best to release the past on your own, you may need to seek support from a referred energy practitioner, healer, a counsellor or a spiritual therapist or coach. There may be something more to this block that isn't as obvious as first thought. Remember, healing the past doesn't need to be long and painful. It can be quick and joyful if you allow it to be that way. Mantra: the pain of my past no longer affects me. So yeah, I mean, we saw that, didn't we, in the tarot, that you had the Five of Cups. So leave all that behind, heal yourself from past issues and past pain. And we have Butterfly. You have earned your wings. So that's beautiful. To feel safe, we must feel protected. And Tiger's Eye, in conjunction with other powerful crystals, were used in Atlantis to transmute and deflect energy, creating a barrier of protection around the Atlantean colonies. These energy shields of shelter protected them from those who did not understand the purity of Atlantis. Are you ready to feel safe again? There are practical processes to feeling protected in your current situation. If you're experiencing serious trouble, seek professional advice from legal, medical, or law enforcement. It's important to maintain your emotional, mental, physical strength to help you get through the issue at hand in a safe and swift manner. Also remember to remind yourself constantly you are safe and protected, and if at any time you feel hopeless or overwhelmed, call upon your guides as well as family, friends and spiritual advisors and other emotional helpers to support you. Understand you are not alone. Help is on its way. Just ask. Mantra: I am safe. My mission is protected. So yes, if you ever need, the need to feel safe and protected, just call on your angels and guides and they will be there to protect you, okay? So we've got additional message: technology. The Atlanteans possessed computer technology beyond our wildest dreams or imaginings. Crystal technology combined with sound and mind power was used for awesome high-speed transport, heating, lighting and building. A dome of crystal pyramids over Atlantis provided the grid that protected, powered and energized the great continent. This was totally safe and did not use fossil fuel. The spiritual hierarchy allowed us to develop technology at this time, so we'd have more time for relaxation and spiritual contemplation. Do not be over-reliant on technology, but use it to give yourself time for your personal growth. Alternatively, this card may suggest there are more possibilities in your life that you have yet to develop. Use your time wisely and explore new possibilities. So maybe some of you are spending too much time using your technology and need to take a break from it, okay, to explore other things. Creative expression. In the golden times, Atlanteans loved to express their creativity through art, music and making beautiful things. They put their hearts and souls into their creations, knowing the more they poured into them, the more love would radiate out from whatever they had fashioned. Although they had the power to manifest objects, they preferred to make them and derived great satisfaction from creating simple and unique pieces. This enabled them to enjoy the senses and helped them to develop their right brain. Your guidance is to do or make something creative. However you express this, you are called on to channel your divine energy into the unique, beautiful, harmonious individual. Take this opportunity to develop your senses and create something unique and satisfying. So it's calling on you to be creative, create something with your imagination and your abilities, express yourself creatively. So now we have resurrection, a comeback, a rebirth, a renewal. So these images on these cards are so beautiful. So let's get your message. You're about to make a comeback after a difficult time. While you were struggling, friend, there were those in the hidden worlds who watched over you, even when it seemed you must face all alone. Throughout the times when you felt most abandoned, the Watchers took the strands of your fate within their hands and began to weave together the broken threads and unraveled strands of your destiny. There may have been subtle moments when you noticed this work taking place, when hope alighted upon you, and you felt glad to be here again. Finally, you have the strength to make the return to the life you have longed for. All has been prepared for you, and you have work to do in this lifetime, dear one. Good work, sacred work, loving work. It's time to begin again and feel the shimmering possibilities of all about you, for there will be moments of serendipity and synchronicity where you will follow the intuitive prompts you receive from within and from those who have watched over you. The divine has watched over you and helped recreate you until now you are reborn, within the same life, seeming to be the same person, but so very much more than you felt you were before. The soul contracts have been recreated, you have been freed, and there will now become a realization that the wholeness and the beauty you have so long searched for have been inside you all along. You need not die to be reborn in this lifetime, but we must let the things that kill the spirit fall away and give them no more energy. This is now your purpose, to preserve the beauty you have discovered, to keep the joy and the spirit alive. Illumination. I am being reborn, my old self is no more, and I'm changing into me I am meant to be. So that's beautiful. So yes, you can have a rebirth in the same life. You go through many, many changes, or you should do in your lifetime. That's why we're here, to develop and grow. And then we have the gathering. Community, kinship, companionship. When you gather, we of the hidden world see all about you, the connections you are weaving. The community and kinship, the relationships you create, are not only woven from hand to hand, but from heart to heart. You do not stand together in a circle and reflect the shape of Gaia, the shape of the stars, the shape of the temples, the stones, birds, the eggs, the beginning, the zero. You gather together and weave into the relationship, the universe. The conscious intelligence that is the universe is supported by the relationships that are awakened and healing, that have at their heart a desire to commune with each other in ways that create a fertile place for healing and understanding. Within the small circles of your life, the smile you offered for no reason, the kindness you lent without expectation, the offering to another who was experiencing lack, all create community, all create relationship, all create understanding. All are sacred and all contribute to a place where the planet can be nurtured and fed by your higher self. There may be times when you gather in sacred ways, when your footsteps trace with your ancestors, when you wear the garments woven of stories. Yes, it is sacred, but the spirit of this is held in your every action, word, movement. And it is there that the true work is done, bright soul. Reach out this day and take a hand, lend a hand, be in a relationship, for then while it may be unseen, you awaken all the temples and the beings of light rejoice. Illumination. Today I will create community, with relationship I will connect. So that's beautiful. Who can you connect with at this time? What community do you belong to at this time? And then we have sun dancers. Joyful activity, celebration of life, abundance. So let's get your message. The sun dancers celebrate you now and remind you of the laws of success and praise. Anything you place your attention on will manifest and experience, so the laws are always perfect. Expect the best and praise in advance. This unleashes the magic of mystical magnetic energy, drawing circumstances to you to create the reality you envision. Give thanks in advance for the grace and goodwill of the divine. Be willing to dance the victory dance, as if your greatest dreams are realised, and watch how easily things begin to fall into place. Stay positive and leave the timing up to the divine. All things are possible now. Dance the joy of being and celebrate your life in abundance today. So that's beautiful. So that's about manifestation. And we have success. So yes, you will have success in whatever it is you want to manifest in your life. Just focus on the positive and you will attract that into your life. And be still, take time out to meditate, to connect to your higher self, to your intuition. And stand still, stand still and reflect. Stand still in nature, take in all that nature has to offer. The wondrous beauty of nature. And now we have some wisdom messages. So we have wisdom here. So let's get that message for you. To have wisdom is to stand in your own truth, with love and respect in your heart for yourself, humanity, the earth and all living things. Allow yourself to be flexible like the willow that sways with the wind, and yet remains strongly rooted to the earth. Life is constantly changing within and around you. yet your core essence remains the same. Love and wisdom do not change, they only grow stronger. Continue to live and respond in all of your life through love and truth, for in doing so you honour the spirit of all living things. So that's beautiful. And then we have turquoise sea. The soul strives to remind us that we are perfect just the way we are, and guides us on the path of love. On the other hand, the intellect constantly strives to control us through fear. It carries a negative voice that whispers you're not good enough, not capable, and on and on. It keeps us from discovering our true nature. In order to heal this issue, you must acknowledge your feelings and embrace all that you are. Start to have positive and loving thoughts about yourself, and set aside time to be actually doing anything without actually doing anything. You do not have to be busy all the time in order to feel worthy. Drop some of the expectations you have placed on yourself and allow your life to flow. In healing the relationship you have with yourself, you will also heal your relationship with another. Your relationship with yourself determines what kind of relationship you have with others. Be kind to yourself. So that's beautiful. So yes, always be kind to yourself and take time out just to be. You don't always have to be busy doing things. And your final message is higher calling, the lion. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and of your tribe. So there are your messages, Pile 1. Hope you enjoyed that. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Hello Pile 2. So this reading is what do you need to know right now? Messages from the ancients. So first of all, I've chosen some tarot. We've got the Two of Wands, Six of Cups, Ace of Swords, Three of Cups, Six of Wands, Hanging Man, Three of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. So I think you're weighing up a decision at the moment, and it could be linked to someone in your past with the Six of Cups. You know, you could be reminiscing about somebody in your past. A past relationship could be a childhood friend, or it could be, you know, a past life, you know, where you've known someone in a past life. You want the truth of the situation with the Ace of Swords. You want to know, have clarity on this situation, to know where you stand possibly with this person. And you want to be able to celebrate, you know, the Three of Cups. You want to be able to celebrate and have a good time. And you want victory with the Six of Wands. You want victory in this, and there's a lot of passion here as well. And with the Hanged Man, things are probably a bit stuck or stagnant at this time. But you want to, you know, work with somebody. You want to maybe have a creative project with somebody. And you're just waiting for that to be, you know, to happen in your life. And you're choosing to be stuck at the moment. You've got the Eight of Swords. That's somebody choosing to be stuck. Okay, so you don't need to stay stuck at this time. So let's see what else the tarot has to say. So yeah, we got the Five of Cups. That came up in the other reading as well. Like disappointment over past relationships, upsets. But the person isn't noticing that there are still two cups standing. There's a potential for new beginnings. And we've got the Eight of Coins. So somebody has been very much focusing on their finances at this time, trying to build their financial stability. And we've got the Seven of Wands. So there's been like disagreements, upsets, you know, this could be between mind and heart, or this could be with a person. And we've got the Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of passion here. Okay, a passionate new beginning. And we have the Page of Cups. So yeah, there's love and passion here. Okay, but the Cups is not, you know, it's not a massive love offer, but it's the start maybe. The start of something with somebody. And then we've got the Two of Cups. So yes, there is going to be a love, either reconnection here or a new connection where you're both on the same page and you're both offering each other your cup of love. Okay, so that's positive. So let's get your messages with advice. So these are messages from ancient Egypt. So we have the Great Pyramid, mystery and ceremony. So let's get your message. So this is a time of abundance. In time, all will be well. Financial security is not needed if you trust in the divine. Long-term relationships will flourish, and seek a partner with spiritual awareness for true joy in your life. Work career. Stay in your current job until you feel more confident of your abilities. You have the ability to be a spiritual healer or teacher. Travel. Egypt is indicated sometime in your future. Travel for holidays in the company of like-minded spiritually aware people. Health. No immediate changes to your health. Answers will come in meditation or psychic reading. Family. Gather your family around you and create sacred time and space in your home. Future. Look to your past lives in Egypt for answers about your future. So that's very interesting. Some of you may feel that you've had past lives in Egypt. And then we have Horus. Slow victory. So let's get the message there. Just an overview of who Horus was. He was the son of Orset and her murdered husband Osiris, pharaoh of Egypt. Horus was conceived by the magic of Orset. After birth, he faced many long battles between himself and his uncle Set, who had murdered Osiris. Eventually, truth, Mart, prevailed and overcame evil, and Set as the god of chaos, and he was restored to his rightful position as pharaoh. So abundance, money and success will come later, but there will always be delays. There will be some delays. Love, do not enter a marriage or committed relationship at this time. Delay decisions if seeking divorce, and seek spiritual counselling and karmic release first. Work, delays in having your work recognised and promotions pass you by for now. A good time to undertake spiritual and work-related studies. Travel, best to rest and meditate at home for the present. Health, slow progress of both minor and major illnesses. Family, some dissent and anger between family members which will take time, but eventually resolve successfully. Future, success continues to evade you at present, but will come with persistence. So persistence will pay off, basically. So let's get your additional messages here. We have sacred journey, introversion, seek out of self-knowledge. So let's get your message. You have walked alone for some time now. You have turned inwards to the great path that lies inside of us all, and will have taken its many tributaries into the soul of yourself. You have discovered the things so many hide from themselves, and you brought them to the surface, examined them and found their beauty and their sorrow, and after knowing them, integrating them, have gone deeper still. Within that silent place at the heart of you, there is another temple, the temple of your soul, where your precious most secret heart has laid in waiting for you. A sleeping beauty, a wise wizard at the gate of your truth, and you have kissed your soul and accepted the truth of yourself. With this comes a reawakening and a return to the world. Now your stillness and repose, which all the world has seen but not understood, will begin to express the wisdom it found at the heart of you. Too many journey outwards expecting to find the answers outside, in gurus, teachers, places, people. But if we do not seek the chalice within, we cannot drink from the cup of our soul, the crystalline waters of the self, and this, friend, you have done. The journey you've taken within has been challenging and full of risks, but you've made it to the centre of you, and now you know what treasure lies within. You can rise again and re-enter the world and know fully who you are and why you are here. Illumination. My time of deep quiet leads to personal breakthrough, so that's absolutely beautiful. So many of you have obviously gone within and spent that time going within. Mountain lights, light beings, portals and subtle energies. The in-between places, the beings of the hidden worlds can make their way into the world of this planet through portals. They come in simple forms of light, offering energy to the natural world in this time of change on our planet. They assist all who care for the planet and who wish to be a part of her evolution. You who see this image now are a part of the collective chosen to do the work that has seen the planet survive more than one time of great danger. You need only hold the space for love, for vibrational energy which is pure and high to maintain peace and a calm in your own self, which has a soothing effect on all around you. This is no complacent peacekeeping, nor is it ignoring the crisis this Mother Earth now faces. It's to hold a space in which hope can be kept alive, so the beings of light can continue to come through the sacred places, the portals of the hidden worlds, and make their way to the trees and the animals, to the plants, the waterways, through the air and deep into the very clay of the earth, to help purify her, heal her, sustain her. Hold this loving light energy within yourself and speak from the heart. Keep kindness close to you. Show the way through being the alternative. Break the chains of anger and sadness that seek to enslave your spirit to overwhelm you at this time. Let lightness be the way. Have a soft touch, a kind gaze and a warm heart. Keep the pathways alive for the light to do her sacred work. Illumination. Light workers assist in keeping open the pathways for light beings to help heal this planet. Keep the living light inside you alive. So that's beautiful. So those of you watching this are probably light workers at this time. And then we got sacred union, partnership, romance. So let's see what that message says. The sacred union is about a beautiful true partnership. It shows you that Spirit is listening and is always by your side, helping you co-create your greatest desires and manifest your destiny. When you receive this, know that you're never alone on your path. Partnership with the divine is yours whenever you need help. The sacred union also represents coming together of all kinds of harmonious alliances, friendships, family, business, and of course romance. No matter what the form, this message pertains to the value of partnership and reminds you to observe the gifts bestowed upon you by this sacred union. This is a very positive omen. And as we saw in your tarot, you had the meeting, you're going to share your love with somebody soon because you have the Two of Cups, okay? So that's beautiful. Trust. So trust in the divine, trust in yourself that everything will work out in divine timing, okay? Voyage. This could be a voyage within, as we've seen many of you have gone within into the depths of your soul. Or this could mean some of you are actually going on a journey soon, and it could be over water, okay? Delight. Delight in the everyday, delight in nature, delight in the joy that you can find in everyday circumstances. The sound of a bird singing, the sound of nature, being in nature. Just find those delights to help you through life. And we have creativity. So let's get your message for that. Creativity is a pure spiritual energy, the essence of God, Goddess, expressing itself through you. By unlocking the creative power you hold, you will create greater joy and wonder for your life. Creativity comes in endless forms, and it can be expressed through your work, recreation and relationships. All things will grow and transform in ways you never thought possible. Let go of fear or apprehension regarding creativity and set aside judgment and express yourself exactly how you feel. And don't worry how other people look at it. So that's beautiful. And we have compassion. You are a jewel, even though you may not see it. All that you consider to be imperfect allows greater light to shine through you. Even in darkness, you are eternally bright. Remember, the physical world is simply spirit clothed in matter. From a spiritual perspective, life is a game whose sole objective is for us to remember who we truly are. You're an eternal being of light and love, and even though your mind may see imperfection in many things, in actuality everything is perfect just the way it is. Everything serves a purpose, otherwise it would cease to exist. Do not strive to perfect your flaws, accept them. Love yourself as you are. View things compassionately, and you will see the underlying beauty that exists in all things. So yeah, it's about having compassion for yourself and for others in this world, okay? Because that goes a long way. And your final message is Elephant Greatness. Love is your strength, leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem, and you will naturally and easily achieve success. So that's beautiful. So there are your messages, pile 2. Pile 3 will be on a separate video as I've run out of time now. So I will see you in my next messages. Bye for now. Take care.